Welcome back to the Sound for More channel. Today I have the pleasure to introduce you to Stacks from John Howells. Before I continue, I would like to remind my viewers to subscribe as it helps with growing the channel. Thank you very much. So what is Stacks? Stacks is a synthesizer, a sequencer, and also a looper, a granular looper. So let's see how it works. So first of all, it's available both on iOS and also on desktop, therefore a UV-free compliant, and we are inside the UM at the moment, as you can see, but it works as a standalone version as well, and of course you can run it also on your Mac/Windows machine. So let's create a MIDI channel. Let's start with a MIDI sequencer. And let's create an audio channel. And we have as an audio source, we're going to use Piano Tech. So let's call it, there it is. Okay, so it's loading up. Okay, and then we go to the MIDI processor and we are going to search for Stacks. And there it is. Okay, we linked the two. It doesn't matter for now the MIDI channel, but for simplicity, why not? We put the filter only for MIDI channel number 1. Okay, so this is a piano sound. Let's open Stacks and let's maximize the window. Now, as you can see, it's pretty busy, so there is lots going on. So if you press play straight away, so you see a number of steps here on the top left, and you see they are being played in this direction because that is where it's set here to play in the forward direction. And you can see that only when the highlight gets on the first step, it plays that note, which is a C, which you can find here, a C for root. You also notice that underneath here, there is only a 1 here on this step, which is a trigger, so it's played once. Okay, so let's play again. When you played, when the note is played, you can see the highlight here. So you can move up the pitch if you like. Okay, so if you want to add more notes, for example, you go here where it says trigger on the second step, click on and hold in there. Oops, there you go. You can move it up and down, and you can decide how many times you want it to repeat it. So, for example, twice. So immediately you can see that it can be used as a sequencer. So let's add another note there and change the pitch, something like that. Now you might be saying, okay, where is the speed? Look at the button here, clocks. Oh, instead of 1/16, let's put 1/8. And that is a simple way to actually get it to play as a sequencer. You can see a range here from C2 to C5, the number of steps, the direction. So let's play backwards. Let's play ping pong. So back and forth. Now let's play random. It is random, so therefore it might be playing just steps which are not active, so there is not a trigger which is active. You can also remove the information here to get a bit more space, which is quite nice because you really have a lot on the screen. But this is just an introductory video and get it started. So I want to show you a couple of things. Here, for example, you can quantize. And here is where you can choose, for example, the scale here, C. Instead of a major, you can say minor. And it will quantize because we have that active. And that is a very straightforward way to get it to be used as a sequencer. Okay, so now let's delete that MIDI channel. Let's remove it like so. Let's stop to confirm. Let's remove piano tech, and instead of piano tech, let's load stack as an audio source. And there it is. Now let's open it up, okay, and it's asking you to load the previous project or start a new project. It's because I already created a project, we create a new project. So you get it right from the beginning as a new project. Click play. And it is producing actually sound. So it is a synthesizer. And if you look here, you can see oscillator, wavetable. You can also change that to audio in. Here you can see a waveform, which you can change here. You have a banks here, which you can change from A to B, and then use the X and Y dial to further make changes. So let's create some more triggers like so. Okay, so we create a simple pattern. Okay, so let me show you now changing some of the waveform here. So as you can see, you can use it straight away as a synthesizer as well. So now let's remove it and start fresh again. So let me show you that you can also use it as a looper. Okay, so we start a new project, double click again. So here we are. So let's remove that trigger. So when we click play, it doesn't play anything because there are no triggers which are active. Let's go here in this section on the bottom right. It says load sample. Let's click load sample. Let's find something interesting. It doesn't matter what. And let's click play here. Oops. Now let me show you what happens when you press here, A, B, and you have all set of different controls. And you can choose the scanning, the spray, the density for your playing. You can change from slide here to grain, and there you are. You have your granular looper. You can change the position here, or through there. Increase the spray, the size, and the density. Increase the scanning, reverb. Of course, you might not like that particular waveform, so click here to delete it and you can load another sample. Okay, so there it is. Oops. Let's try again. So there it is. As you can see, I changed direction here. So this is just a quick intro to show you that you can, of course, use stacks as a sequencer, as a synthesizer and also as a looper. I'm going to create now additional tutorials, additional videos, which will explain all the different controls. I hope you enjoyed the introduction, and as always, see you next time.